election available.
No, MS. Nope.
Man, that was a long
Oh my god. Okay, everybody. Here we are. There's nobody here yet because everybody's probably still in bed.
By the way, my kid had a 2-hour delay today for fog.
So did mine.
Really? Yeah, I was like,
And
it's
it wasn't
not that
even
bad.
foggy. I know. My husband's calling me and I'm like, what? He goes, she's on a delay. And I was like, I'm driving. It's fine.
It's fine.
What's
Anyway,
wrong with Indy these days?
Man.
Like, they're becoming total wusses. Our
There's
city,
a cloud. The school is delayed.
Yeah,
for days.
remember like 20, 30 years ago when they would drive to work in like 2-3 feet of snow?
Yeah. And people could
And
do
go to
it and they
school.
wouldn't freak out.
And now
they'd be
everybody
fine.
is like a giant wuss because they're like, oh my god, there's like a little bit of fog. There was no fog for me on the way.
I mean, it was foggy, but it wasn't as bad as it's been when there hasn't been a school delay.
Yeah, there
You know what
wasn't.
I mean?
There was no fog for me.
That was
none.
crazy.
It was like a regular normal day for me, and there was like major school delays. I don't get it.
Okay, so who watched? Raise your hand.
Who watched, everybody? Who watched?
Did you guys watch, or did you just count on us to watch it?
I stayed up until 5 to 11. She stayed up until the very end.
But I didn't stay up until the end to see the drama that happened between Elizabeth Warren and Bernie. I saw that this morning.
Oh, you didn't see that?
I didn't see that live. But I wrote about it at chicksontheright.com this morning because apparently at the very end, well, I should back up. At the very beginning, you saw how he snubbed her, right?
No, I didn't see how he snubbed
Okay,
her.
so before it started, there was this really weird thing where they brought all the candidates onto the stage like 10 minutes before 9.
Yeah.
And then they just stood there. And I was like, oh my God, are they just going to have to stand there for 10 minutes?
That
like
sucks.
super awkwardly?
Yeah.
But when they got on stage, and you know how they're all greeting each other, Elizabeth Warren put on her big happy face and was like, hi, Bernie! And she said it just like that. And he was very dismissive.
Well, he's not the most, I mean, he's not like a warm guy. It's not like
True.
he's going to be like, hey, Elizabeth, how's it going? Oh. I mean, he's not.
But it was cold. Like, it wasn't...
He is, though. I mean, there is no heart in there. You know, I mean, it's not like, he's like, shut up, babies.
Right.
He's not a warm guy. The guy is a lunatic and he's evil. So it's not like.
So maybe that's what led to the thing at the end, because then at the very end, and we'll get to the middle obviously in a minute, but at the very end, everybody's shaking each other's hands, and Warren approaches Bernie, and Bernie approaches her, and he's got his hand extended, and she just flat out won't take it, and then they bicker.
Yeah.
You can't hear it, but Tom Steyer is he's standing right there, like waiting for them to be done with their little tiff.
Yeah.
And so it's a moment, like you can tell that they are,
Because Bernie wants his own gulag.
which obviously did not come up.
No.
Hi.
Hey, what's up?
Boom.
There it is. Keep America great.
That's right.
I need one of those.
I sent you 3 clips for sure, and then we're gonna need other clips.
Which one are you voting for? Of the ones on stage last night?
Oh, we
Zero.
had 0.
No.
They're all
You have to vote
lunatics.
for
They're
one
all
of them.
lunatics.
No, I don't.
No.
I'm not a Democrat
Those
primary
are
voter.
Yang? Are you on the Yang gang?
No, but Dave Chappelle is.
Yeah.
Did you
Yeah,
see
Dave
that
See, all the
Chappelle
smart people are on the
endorsed
Yang gang.
The smart people.
Yeah. Smart
You're
money.
wearing a Trump hat.
The people
You
who
realize.
want like $1,000, $1,000 a month.
Oh, now you're trying to make sense of all of this. Way to go. Good job.
Yeah.
Hey,
okay.
think about how we're gonna introduce like second speed.
I'm gonna get rid of
Because
that.
we
It's
don't
a
have
slow round.
this. Okay, all right.
We're gonna do the speed round and then the slow round
Right,
today.
right.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's just like intimacy.
We got,
We'll start with the speed round, and then
and then we're gonna slow it down. We're
Yeah.
gonna follow it up with a cool down. We're gonna
Right.
have a cool down.
We'll have a stretch
Yeah.
at the
Once
end.
I got what I want, I don't really care.
Okay. All right. Just
Then it can be about you too.
Okay. All right.
All right, so on to the meat and potatoes of last night's debate. There were 6 candidates there. Steyer, Klobuchar, Biden, Warren,
Did you just say there were 6
Sanders.
candidates there? Did you just do that?
Now you made me lose my track!
Okay, I'm sorry. There were 6 candidates there. Okay, you ready?
Okay, Biden, Warren, Sanders, Klobuchar, Steyer, and Mayor Pete.
That's it.
Former Mayor Pete.
Yeah. Mayor Pete is, I mean, he is a child, you guys. I was like, when they went on break, I texted Mark, I'm like, he needs his juice box. He needs to go get a juice box.
And did you see Tom Steyer went after him about his youth twice?
Yeah.
Which I thought was really weird because, like, why is Tom Steyer worried about Mayor? Like, this is your main.
He's like, I have kids that are your age. Like,
and that was just the first
That was
one.
the one of them. He's like, you know, my kids. I'm really worried about my kids and the climate change and all that bull crap. And he's like, you know, my kids are. You're my kid's age.
Yeah, and it was
and
just
and then
really
they did like a
odd.
side by side, and Mayor Pete was like, I'm 12.
And
Yeah.
I think he turned it around and like said, yeah. And
Mayor Pete is Damien. Oh my God.
who's Damien?
From The Omen.
Oh, Damien.
Do you remember?
Yes.
And
oh my
that's
God.
That's what you're thinking of, right, Dawn?
Like
that's
the creepy little dude.
Yes.
Ew, he kind of
Yes.
is. There's something wrong with his chin.
And I feel like he's always sweating right here. Did you guys notice, like right here?
And his nostrils are always flared.
We were talking about this morning. Constant sweat. I'm like, it drives me crazy. I want to get a napkin every single
Just
time
dab.
and just dab right
dab
here.
it.
It's like he's got right here. The
But
sweat.
also, his chin is so small. Like, his lips are here on his chin, and then there's just like this tiny itty bitty little chin. It's very odd, and it always unnerves me.
She's obsessed with his chin, and I'm obsessed with the sweat. It's like this, like just constant moisture. It's just moisture right
Don't
here.
say that.
Moist.
Stop.
Moist.
Don't say that
moist,
word.
moist. It's just constant. It drives me crazy. Anyways, all right.
And speaking of weird things on people's faces, what the hell was happening with Amy Klobuchar's eyebrows?
What is up, you guys?
They're
last
like-
night I was like, what?
She went, you know, the whole the saying about how they're sisters not twins. She took that to like a whole other level.
Yeah.
And it's new, right? Because I've never noticed that about her eyebrows before.
No, I think she did
Something happened.
Something happened. Like she injected something in her face where now she was like, oh, hey everybody, hey.
It was
I'm
so
running
weird.
for president, everybody, hey.
And did you see how she like made sure her bangs were all the way back so you couldn't see the shaking?
she couldn't see the shaky bangs.
But it didn't help because her voice is still so shaky.
Yeah.
She always sounds like she's about to burst into tears.
I saw the shebangs.
Oh yeah, there was shaking.
I mean, there were still shebangs going on. Yeah.
There was some shaking.
And she thought she was on. Now Drudge thought she was the winner. Are you drunk, Drudge? Seriously.
I mean, what in the world? The
Yeah.
Drudge polling is always so messed up. But yeah, I thought she was absolutely awful.
Sharon's like, how could y'all watch this? We have to. It's our job.
job.
We don't want to. I would have rather had a root canal and a pap smear combined than
Did
to
you
watch
see?
last night.
I was
But
looking
we
for my
have to.
phone to show you a picture.
Oh.
This is my phone, obviously.
Yeah. This is her phone. Yeah.
But what I tweeted last night was a picture of my bar that has like all the bottles of all the
alcohol.
things, and I was like, I'm ready for the shit show.
Yeah,
and then I
it
had
is.
this picture of all my alcohol.
It is a complete shit
We don't
show.
want to watch. You
And
guys.
no one asked Bernie about the big bombshell that O'Keefe put out last night.
Can you believe that?
Yeah. Okay, so did y'all hear about this?
Oh my
I
God.
hope you've heard about this by now. The bombshell.
From O'Keefe.
We've
from,
been waiting for James O'Keefe to put out to
Yeah.
release the hounds, and he released the hounds yesterday. And of course,
Wow.
CNN didn't ask any questions about it at all.
And he's got great timing, right? But not that it mattered because of course it didn't come up. But there was an Iowa Bernie Sanders field organizer who was caught on camera, because you know that's what O'Keefe does, saying unbelievable things. In fact, there were some things that he said that I was like, can he just be arrested now? He was literally threatening the Milwaukee cops.
Yep.
I mean, he said out loud, if Bernie does not get the nomination
Yeah.
at a brokered convention, if it goes to that, there will be cities on fire,
Yeah.
and the Milwaukee police will be beaten.
Uh-huh.
I mean, he's
like,
saying that out loud.
we're gonna burn the cities down. We're gonna burn it down. We have it on our site at
It's
chicksontheright.com.
unbelievable.
Y'all can look at it if you haven't. I hope that you've seen it by now, but if you haven't, you have
Yeah.
to check it out. I mean, these people are absolute Looney Tunes.
And if you're not a Bernie supporter, you need re-education and will be sent to a gulag.
Yeah.
So, because he was very much in favor of the way that Stalin ran the show and thought, yeah, gulags worked for him. So, yeah, that's what we're going to do with anybody who's not on the Bernie train.
And this is one of the reasons they want free education, right?
Yeah.
They want free education so they can re-educate weirdos like us, right? The conservatives. They want conservatives in their schools so they can indoctrinate them and re-educate them. This is what they're saying.
saying it out
These
loud.
people are freaks.
And by the way, that same guy was like arrested 2 weeks ago for a DUI.
Oh, that's
he
nice.
is a horrible, horrible human.
Yeah.
And so he immediately deleted his entire Twitter
Oh.
account. All of the rest of the Iowa Bernie staff locked their accounts down
Oh, well,
so
that's-
nobody could go after
Isn't
them.
that convenient?
Bunch of cowards.
They can't stand by what they believe. Isn't that interesting? So they're all like ballsy when they get, when they get in front of other people. What are they trying to impress? Girls? Girls, when they're like talking about how they're going to burn cities down and beat up cops, and then when they're confronted with it, with tape, with audio and video footage of this stuff, they delete their accounts.
And Bernie doesn't say a word. I mean, it's unbelievable to me that he can just get off like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
No one questions him. Oh, it makes me so mad.
Yeah.
Now, the big moment from the debate last night that everybody is talking about is the moment that the CNN moderator, Abby Phillips, just completely dismissed Bernie altogether because they were talking about Elizabeth Warren and Bernie's fight about whether or not a woman could win. Mm-hmm. And so they ask Bernie first, did you or did you not say in a private meeting with Elizabeth Warren that a woman could not be elected? And he was like, I absolutely did not. She turns to Elizabeth Warren. So what did you think when Bernie said that a woman could never win? I mean, it was but she just completely dismissed him. And the audience, the live audience was, they cracked up. It was so weird. And of course, Abby Phillips is getting killed about this everywhere because it was really bad.
Yeah.
You can't do that. You can't ask a question as if it happened if you don't know what happened.
Yeah, but
right?
they do that all the time. They do it to Trump like every single day.
Well, that's true.
I mean,
this is why the
what
Bernie
does it
Bros,
feel like to beat your wife?
Yeah,
You know,
this is why the
they-
Bernie Bros have an actual case.
Yeah.
When they say that their man is getting the shaft,
Well,
he does.
Then again, they didn't ask about the stuff
Yeah.
that they should be asking about when it comes to Bernie. So, too bad, so sad.
Yeah, I
I really
guess it all
don't.
evens out.
It's karma, man. I mean, it's not like I feel really bad for him because he's talking about freaking gulags. These people are complete lunatics. I mean, they're talking about burning down cities. So I'm sorry if you get a question that was uncomfortable about a woman not being president. Sorry you're uncomfortable, Bernie. Why do you gotta bring me into this?
By the way, I'm sure everybody noticed the lack of diversity on stage.
Yeah.
But there was diversity on the moderation panel because Abby Phillips is a black woman. There was also that chick from the Des Moines Register.
Yeah, she kind of reminded me of a cross between Monica Lewinsky and a Kardashian.
And a robot, because I think if you peeled her face off, there would just be wires.
Yeah,
and like circuits.
Yeah, she may have been a droid. She was very...
It was nuts.
Yeah, she was very much of a droid. It was very strange.
It was weird. And then did you see the part where Amy Klobuchar forgot her very, very close friend's name?
Yeah. What's your name again?
Oh my god.
What's your name again? I mean,
It was so
she was like, we're like really super close friends.
So proud to know her.
So proud to know her. She's what the hell is her name? Hey you.
It was
God, that was awkward. So awkward.
Oh my
God, she totally. And then Drudge is like, she's the winner. She's the clear winner, which is.
And then she's brought up her dad being married 3 times and like all these weird stories that
Yeah.
just had nothing to do with anything.
She's a complete rando. She will never win. She will never be president. Just
And then
stop it, Amy.
Where do I look to like look right at people? Is it right here?
That's Tom. Is that Steyer?
I'm trying to be Tom Steyer right now.
Yeah.
Am I doing it?
Because like you'll be like, oh, there's the wait, there's the camera. Wait, there's the camera.
He like
He's
looks
so
into your soul.
that guy.
I
Oh wait, there's
have a
another
picture.
gift. There's another gift. I didn't see what
can't
it
see
is. Is it feet? Is it tie? What is it?
I don't know. But he stares, and somebody on his team needs to tell him to stop doing that because it's creepy. It's really
Yeah. Well,
very
I mean, I
unnerving.
don't think you can help. You can't make him stop being him, and he is by definition creepy. He just is creepy. His whole essence is creepy. You can't. He just is creepy. And everything is, he's like, on day one, I'm going to do
Right.
this. He has so much shit he has to do on day one, y'all. So much.
There's a lot, but not as much as Elizabeth Warren. Elizabeth Warren is going to cancel student loan debt
Day
and then
one.
start manufacturing drugs.
Day one.
Day one.
Day one. That was my favorite. She's like, the government's going to manufacture drugs. Oh,
Yeah.
congratulations.
That should work well.
So that's going to be really neat. We should just notify all the pharmaceutical companies out there that the government's going to take over all the drug manufacturing. So what about the innovation? Are they going to do that too?
I don't like to talk about
Or are they just going to like steal all of the patents from the drug companies and then start manufacturing it? Because
she mentioned Lily last night.
Yeah,
Did you hear her mention Lily specifically?
I didn't hear.
Yeah. She called out Lily.
What did she say?
Well, it was in a list of pharma companies that she's mad at.
Oh,
Yeah.
really? Okay.
Because I was like,
Well, I
damn,
hope
that's right here in
I hope she
Indianapolis.
never ever needs a drug in her life, and I hope nobody that she ever loves needs a drug. I hope she's never taken an aspirin.
Yeah. I will say, though, her skin looked lovely. Because, she uses the Pond's.
God.
She doesn't wash her face. She uses the Pond's.
These people are socialist, communist whack jobs.
For real.
They want the government to start making and distributing drugs.
That seems like a great idea.
Yeah, I mean,
That should work out
it's
well.
worked out really well. I mean, yeah, just see how our mail is doing.
Hey,
What?
Can I talk about my dear close personal friend?
Is it going to be, who is it?
Oh, what's her name? She's the
You don't know her name?
yeah.
know her name.
Yeah, we were just
my
talking
best
about
friend.
Yeah,
that
you
you're
don't
so
know her
proud to
name.
know.
Yes.
Yeah.
Her name.
What's your name again? What is your name again?
Yeah,
Who are you?
Did you guys see that? It sounded like part of her name was thank you. Did you hear that? I gotta find that audio. It was so weird. We've got it, right? You got
Yes.
that audio. Okay.
Oh my
Because
God.
when she was trying to recall that name, it was like gibberish thank you.
Yeah. Dale said that fake Indian skin is awesome.
She looked beautiful. I mean, Elizabeth Warren looked,
Yeah.
her skin is flawless.
When you're like 0.000000024th of an Indian, your skin.
you get really good skin.
It's,
from
yeah,
that.
it's great.
That and the Ponds.
We're
And the
doing a story about
ponds.
refugee porn in Speed Round today.
Oh my God, that story. Oh God.
Why did I
Okay.
send that to
yeah,
you?
you shouldn't have, because now I can't not think about
Oh
it.
my God.
There's a genre for everything.
Yeah.
If you want to hear that
That's
story,
fantastic.
tune into the radio show 9 to 11 on WIBC.
What else are we talking about? We have so much.
Well, also,
else.
Avenatti got arrested again, you guys.
I thought he was still in jail.
he was never in jail. He's just
Oh.
been indicted on things, and so he's been like on bail, and then
Oh, see, I thought he was actually in the pokey.
Mm-mm.
Oh, I
no,
didn't
we've
know
been
this.
waiting with bated breath for that.
I didn't know
But he
that.
got arrested right ahead of his pretrial stuff for bail violations, and nobody knows what they are. So there's like somebody got a stealth photograph of him being taken away on an elevator, like he's with the authorities.
Okay, I know this is
So-
really mean, but
Exactly.
Sorry.
I
I'm
know.
sorry.
I saw that, and I was, and Donald Trump Jr. was all over it. He was like, "This is great."
You know he is. You know it. Okay, Nancy Pelosi finally has moved with the impeachment stuff because listen, they were in an all-fire hurry. They were in such a hurry, you guys. Super hurried about it. It's taken almost a month for her, but she finally is moving on impeachment.
So I have a question about that. Like they keep talking about how today's the day that she's going to transmit the articles. What does that mean?
She's gonna fax it. She's gonna transmit it by fax.
what is the transmission
She's
process?
gonna give it to one of her lackeys, and he's gonna walk it over.
That's all it
He's just
means.
gonna walk it over.
It's just paper, right?
It's paper.
Like it's paper.
She's gonna be like, please transmit this down the hall.
okay, because
That's
it's
what
not
she's
like
gonna do.
there's not like a mechanical
These people,
process involved.
we
right?
pay these people so much money, you guys, and they're like, we're gonna go ahead and give ourselves a raise. This is what they do. I can't.
By the way,
deal.
can I just give you Van Jones's summary of last night's debate?
Oh.
You're gonna love this.
Okay.
There was nothing I saw tonight that would be able to take Donald Trump out.
He's right. He's
That's coming from
absolutely
Van Jones.
Why do you gotta bring me into this, Van? Why do you
I mean,
gotta?
he didn't specifically.
He did.
I
was there, horse shorts. I was there.
It's true.
A woman will never win. Oh my
Anyway,
God. All right.
those are the main highlights. I
Also,
think.
a Japanese billionaire is searching for a partner.
Yeah, so if you
We're gonna be
need,
talking
if
about
you're
that.
single,
Mhm.
and you're over the age of 20,
And you're looking to go to the moon? I think it's
well,
the moon?
yeah, you got to be willing to go.
You
into
got to be
space.
willing to go into space.
So, I mean, that's an important.
So
That's an
if you're
important
into
requirement.
that, if you're into the whole space travel thing, and you want to be a billionaire's wife,
Right.
Also a Japanese billionaire's wife.
I mean, he's a good-looking cat.
He's cute. He's cute.
He's 44,
Mhm.
and you also would need to be willing to do things like go around the moon with him, like as part of a reality TV show.
Yeah.
So there are
If you're-
some requirements.
If you're into that, we're going to be talking about that today.
Yeah, that's important.
And you're single, there's that. Also, what else? Speakeasies they're like, I guess,
I
having a
still don't know what that
rise in the U.S. Speakeasies, y'all, you remember speakeasies from way back?
I've never been to one of those things.
It's becoming like a hip thing with millennials. That's like the new thing now. Speakeasies. Like you have to go up to the door and you have to answer a question or do something kind of secretive to get into them. That's like that's all the rage now. That's the thing. We're going to be talking about that today. And then Trudeau is a complete douche hat. We're going to be talking about what a douche hat he is. Yeah.
He's bearded now, you guys. Do you think that helps his masculinity?
Well, he thinks. He thinks that helps.
I mean, it does a little bit.
But then he
looks
speaks.
a little more manly.
But then he speaks.
But then he's got the
and
voice.
you're like, wah, 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 wah.
Because it's kind of like David Beckham when he talks, and then you're just like, please don't speak.
Just stop.
Just
stop.
look like you do, but don't talk.
Just stop talking.
It's the same.
Just stop it.
I mean, obviously
you
Beckham is a lot
sound
better
like
looking.
Mike Tyson. Stop it. Stop.
Just don't talk out loud.
Yeah.
Just stand there. Anyway, so those are the things that we're going to be getting into on the show today. Today's Wednesday, right? Yes.
Yes.
So that means our podcast from this week is dropping sometime early this afternoon. What did we do? It was on. Oh, yeah. It was on. It was on
She
a
always
whole,
says this when she doesn't know.
It was on a whole host of trans issues. Specifically, some of the fights that I was in the middle of on Twitter over the weekend, because I was in a lot of fights.
And
on
also
Twitter.
trans men pissed off because they don't have access to tampons.
Well, menstruation is
It's a thing.
It's a thing.
It's a
so
thing.
we have to talk about. We talked about that, and
So peak 2020, you guys. That's what's
the
happening.
guy, the guy, guy. I don't even know. There's a person in Scotland too that we talked about.
Yeah.
If you didn't see this video on our site, amazing. We talk about this person from Scotland who was born a female, had surgery to become male,
And now regrets it.
And that person is one of a whole bunch of people that are kind of getting ignored and not talked about enough. The detransitioners.
Yeah, because we keep saying, you do you.
Right.
You just do you. Let's just lop it off and you do you.
Because we keep normalizing this instead
Yeah.
of treating it as an actual mental disorder, which of course it is.
Yeah.
So anyway, it's a great podcast. You definitely want to listen to it. You want to subscribe to the Mock and Daisy Common Sense cast so
Yes,
that you
John.
get notified.
Man pawns. Yes,
Right.
they're man pawns.
Man pawns for menstruation.
Yeah, they're mad that they're not like blue or something. I don't know. That they're not like in the shape of, I don't know, what would be masculine?
Well,
Like,
I don't even want to think about how this works, because that Jessica Yaniv thing insists that even though he has male parts, that he also menstruates.
he's wrong.
If there is blood coming out of that, that's not a period.
You probably need to go to the emergency room. You need to go to the emergency room immediately and get that checked. You need to handle
That's
that. You need to handle it.
You need to take care of that business.
Handle
That
it.
is not a period.
Yeah.
Anyway.
No.
We have to go and record. We have a lot of ads
We
today.
do. We have a lot of stuff going on. You guys, it's hump day. It's hump day. 2 more days after today. Bring it in.
Woo!
Bring it in. I cannot believe that I'm awake. So tired. Oh, I'm stretching too. It's a stretch and a hug. Oh, it's a stretch and a hug.
It's a strug.
It's a strug. Everybody have a fantastic day. We'll talk to you tomorrow.
Bye.